Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to replace the auger belt on your MTD 824 snowblower, and this works for a bunch of other ones too, like let's say a 1028 or something like that. So here are the belts that I got. And now I got the OEM ones because they're kind of a certain size. I'll put it up on the screen because I can't really remember, but they're a certain size and they're hard to find. So I just recommend getting the OEM ones because, I mean, hey, they're maybe a little more expensive, but they're worth it because you'll know they'll work. So anyway, here's the part number on there for you guys, so you can pause the video and write that down. There you go. And it comes with two belts because most MTD snowblowers are two belt auger system, but in today's video we're only going to be installing one because I already checked it out and one of them looks to be pretty good, but the other one is pretty ratty, so we're going to change out the ratty one for one new belt. And besides, if I work on something else, I can keep the next belt for it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so here's your snowblower, and the first thing that you're gonna have to do is disconnect the spark plug caps right here. Just pull this off, and there you go. The next thing we're gonna do is remove the belt cover, and to do that, there are two 3/8 bolts. So there's one on this side right there, and there's one on this side right there. So take those both out. Okay, so now that I've got the two bolts removed, we're gonna have to take off the cover. Pulls out just like this, pretty easy. Set that off to the side. And now I'll zoom you guys in and show you guys which belts we're gonna have to change out. Okay, so here are the belts, these two here. And in my case, the back one is not looking so good, so we're gonna have to replace that one. So to do that, you're gonna have to first get the belt off of the pulley. So make sure this is disengaged, and just pull it off like this, and set that off to the side like that. And for the back one, you can do the same. So there we go. And tuck them off over here to the side. Next thing we're going to do is tip the snowblower up on its end and take off the bottom pan. Okay, so now we're going to have to remove this cover, and there are usually 6 bolts, but on this one 2 of them fell out, so there's 4. So there's 2 at the bottom and 2 on the top, and there are 3/8 head, just like the bolts for the plastic cover we just took off a minute ago. Okay, so now that I got the bolts out, we can remove the cover. So it just pulls out like this. And there we go. Now you can inspect everything under here, like the drive components and everything, to make sure they're all in good working order. These ones are. So now we're gonna get the belts out. Okay, so to make this a lot easier, you're gonna need 2 of these clamps here because we're gonna clamp down these handlebars to hold them in the on position, just to make it a lot easier with all the controls and stuff. Okay, so as I mentioned a minute ago, the belt we have to change is going to be this top one here. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift it up over this nut here and get it up like this, and then it should just pull out like that. And right here, this is why we have to replace it, because as you can see, all these teeth are gone, and this belt is just pretty trashy in general. You know, like right there, they're all gone. So yeah, now I'm going to get one new belt, and we're going to install it. And make sure that the belts stay in the tracks on the pulleys here so that you can easily get it in and out. So here's the new belt, and as you can see, it has all the teeth. They're all intact. So now what we're going to do is slip this through here, push it up there, and we're going to get it underneath this bolt and on the pulley. This part's a little tricky, but this is one of those jobs where it's like, if you don't do it a lot, then you're not going to be familiar with it. So just kind of get it all around the pulley, and you can go to the front if you want and try to pull it up onto the pulley just to line it up. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So now we're going to go up here, and I'm going to have to line this one up on the pulley groove in the back there. Okay, so once you have both the belts on the pulley, now we can reinstall this cover, and now I'm going to tip the machine back over, and we're going to install the belts on the engine pulley. Okay guys, so now that we've tipped the snowblower back, we're going to reinstall the belts on the pulley. So to do that, you're going to want to remove the clamp that you put on the handlebars, because it releases this pulley and makes it a lot easier. So now what you're going to do is do the back one first. So we'll get it over here and get it on that pulley. there's one, and then there we go. That's on. Now we're gonna do the front one. So line it up. Usually push it in with your finger. Or if not, what you can do is you can pull the starter handle slowly and it'll kind of get it on there for you, like that. So now make sure everything is good. Make sure everything goes down when you push the lever. Like this. And that's good. This one's a bit stretched, but it should work fine. So now what we're gonna do is put the belt cover back on and then start it up and make sure that the auger works. Okay, now what we can do is put it on slow speed and make sure that the auger works. Sweet, it works. Okay, so that's going to be how to replace the auger belt on your MTD snowblower. So if you like this video, make sure to like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. So yeah.